MTN SME Hub. Link to growth. Link to success. Link to the ultimate resource for business advice and insights.
Welcome to the Big Small Business Show, the show for all our fantastic entrepreneurs out there. Now, I recently had the launch of Flowcode, and as I got off stage, I met a lady who told me, you've got some work to do on your presentation. Now, I've been working on the business side for many, many years, and I still got things to learn. So I said to her, okay, come into studio. Don't just teach me what to do. Teach everyone what to do. Her name is Oksana Khimych. She is the founder of Simple AF, and she is a brand communication expert. Welcome.
Thank you for having me, Allon.
Right, so today we're going to start off by talking about branding versus marketing, because what I see very often with entrepreneurs is, first of all, that they cannot discern between the two, and when they are creating their presentations, they're not thinking about their branding and they're thinking about marketing as separate things. They're mixing it all together.
Well, they're doing it right by mixing it together. However, they really need to understand which part is what. Mm-hmm. Easiest way to understand the difference between branding and marketing is, let me explain it like this. Marketing is like asking someone on a date. Mm-hmm. Branding is the reason why would they say yes.
Okay.
So if I'm going and asking someone on a date, it's a call, it's an action. I'm taking an action to get what I want. Mm-hmm. Why would they say yes? Because I did prepare for the date. I had communicated with the person. I made sure that person likes me. And that's what branding is.
Okay.
So going back to what's branding and what's marketing, let's break it. Branding is about identity and recognition. Branding is why people choose you. It's a why. Branding is your reputation and your differentiation in the marketplace. So all the efforts you're putting into branding are going to be targeted at building loyalty and trust with your customer.
Okay, so give me an example of branding, and give me in not as a date, not as a metaphor, but give me something where business. I'm branding. So when I'm on TV and I've got my brand here, what am I doing?
That's branding.
That's branding, right?
Branding, it's your business's face. It's your style and it's your vibe. It's how your company presents itself to the world. It's your logo. It's your colors. It's your typography, which is fonts. It's the whole feeling you get from the product that you're offering, from your brand. Branding is also character and personality. So if you think in practical terms, if you think of Pampers, what do you immediately feel?
Pampers,
the baby goods.
Right?
It's warm, it's fuzzy, it's happy parents holding babies. It has that warmth, gentle trust almost. We can trust our baby with this product. And Pampers built it over many, many years by keeping consistent message, by having the brand out there delivering the same message. And that's how you build trust with brand. Then let's take Nando's, for example. Mm-hmm. South African, close to home, what do we feel?
It's comedy, it's local, it's different. It's got a humor associated with it. It's a bit rebellious.
Exactly. It's bold, it's cheeky, wicked sense of humor. It has cultural relevance, and it's proudly South African. Mm-hmm. And we trust that brand. It's The message is delivered sometimes provocative, let's admit it, but it's entertaining. And that's the brand strategy, to get out there and let the consumers feel, let their audience feel what they are about.
Okay.
So that's the character of the brand. So whatever they are doing, when you see funky font, we're talking about Nando's, it's a funky font, it's sense of humor. It's all very, it's a message that comes across consistently. That's our character. That's what we are. These are our colors. We're not this today and that tomorrow. That consistency, that's what branding is. That's identity.
How do I bring that into the actual presentation, my PowerPoint presentation?
You can bring it in by saying your PowerPoint presentation cannot look like a rainbow, unless you're selling candy. But what a lot of times happening, lots of colors, lots of different fonts, bold, italic, it's all over the place. Understand your brand identity. That's your branding. Stick to the elements of your brand identity, which are colors, your typography, your logo used in the right places and the right styles, and take it across the presentation.
Okay, so in the little time we got left, how do we include the marketing aspect into the presentation?
Marketing is a way of show your brand off to the world, show it off to your audience. So marketing includes plan of action on how we're gonna go and show yourself to the world. And it would be advertising through social media, through any other channels, but marketing is delivering the message that your brand wants to express in different forms.
Okay, so coming back to the actual presentation, the presentation is the marketing.
The presentation is part of marketing.
Part of the marketing, okay. And when you're doing the presentation, the brand is in that presentation. So the presentation is the marketing, and it would have to have calls to action in it.
Exactly.
It needs to have a tone, a personality that is commensurate with your brand.
It needs to represent your brand identity. Absolutely correct.
Okay, we're going to take a break now. When we come back, we're going to be talking about content and form, specifically as it relates to your presentation.
MTN SME Hub, link to business success.